there's a good chance that this will be a moment that historians in 2200 point back to. There's an information revolution underway that's got the possibility of being as consequential for the way people live as the Industrial Revolution.
But how do we create a better new normal, not just go back to what it was 8 months ago, but a lot of people were left out of the innovation economy. There are a lot of problems in the society that were not being addressed. So we need to, kind of hunker down and deal with the challenge of the day, but imagine new possibilities.
Back to the pandemic and where we are today, 2 of 5 families with children under 12 are reporting some level of food insecurity at this point.
And so what I would say to people that are in the red there supporting President Trump, just be very careful. He wants to disrupt the system of the power and the institutions of our democracy, and he has no problem subverting those norms. And so, but I can tell you right now, if he disrupts those norms that are classical to our society, that have been embraced by the international system, that allow this to be such a petri dish for entrepreneurialism, I would say just be very careful there.
Everything I do with my money is a vote. Everywhere I spend it, I'm supporting and voting for that company. Maybe I'm voting for Amazon. Maybe I'm voting for the woman-owned business down the street. Maybe I'm voting for the business owned by a Black family. You're voting. Every dollar you invest is a vote.
When we lead with anger, we risk becoming what we are fighting against. This is not theoretical for me. This is very real for me. I led with anger and I caught myself becoming the oppressor of what I was fighting against.
Every business, whether it's in healthcare or in home monitoring or in education or in financial services, will have so much data, and we must become responsible for this. We cannot wait for policies to be drafted in Washington. We must give the companies the opportunity to take leadership. I felt the responsibility rests with CEOs. An even bigger responsibility rests with the people investing in those companies.
If there was ever a time to make a case for having a connected ecosystem and information sharing from a public health perspective, I think we're living it right now.
We have silos of data, and therefore healthcare is siloed, and everybody has a different point of view of where you are in your journey, and therefore there's no holistic way of us managing our health and well-being at the moment. Some of us are doing it by doing it ourselves, right?